Hello everybody, I am Angry Bird. We're back with a new Steel Division 2 cast for you today. The matchup we have, Sehandur versus G0af. We are in Steel Division 2 League Season 2, Division 2. We're in the playoffs. It's a best of 3 between Sehandur and G0af. If you didn't see the first match, make sure you go back and watch that now. Make sure you don't miss any of these matches. This is the second match, and Sehandur is on the left hand side in red, playing the 1st Polish Infantry Division. He is on Vanguard income. G0af is on the right hand side in blue. He's playing the 352nd Infantry on balanced income. The map we are on is Boba. And let's have a look at the decks. So on the left, Sehandur, 1st Polish Infantry Division, is it's a strong division. It's got a lot of infantry, although Sehandur's obviously got this as a Vanguard deck, so there's 87 units of infantry, all in A and B phase. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry cards in A phase. Wow. In terms of taking down heavy tanks, G0af is going to have the Jagdpanther in the 352nd Infantry. Sehandur's going to have to rely on the IL-2Ms to take down that Jagdpanther. I don't think anything else can penetrate that thing frontally. Not at all. So he's going to have to use those IL-2Ms. But I guess he's going to want to not give G0af the opportunity, in a sense. He's going to rush G0af down with Vanguard income. That's what it feels like, especially looking at the deck. And he's going to hope that G0af doesn't have enough points to invest in a Jagdpanther. Other than that, the IL-2M bombers as well at 95 points apiece, 4 of them in A phase. They will be fantastic air support to his advancing infantry. He also does have a lot of T-34s. He's got 8 in A phase. That's going to be more than enough. He's also got the Su-76 PPA and Cs in A phase. So we're going to see an all-out attack from Sehandur. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's have a look at G0af's deck. He is on the right-hand side in blue, playing the 352nd Infantry on balanced income. In terms of his infantry, obviously has a lot more than Sehandur. And look at that C-phase card of 36 Ersatz-Truppen. And also the 24 Sekirungs. There's a lot of C-phase infantry in there. I mean, the thing is, if he makes it through to C-phase starts at the 20-minute mark. So yeah, fair enough making it through to C-phase. But I think even in his A and B phase infantry, he should be able to make it to C-phase with that. So even if he gets to like the 30-minute mark, he won't use all the infantry. I'm pretty sure of that. If he does win this game, he won't have used all 125 units of infantry. In terms of tanks, he has the Stug 3Gs, 10 of those in B phase, no A phase tanks. No, he has the Marder 3s. Oh, his Jagdpanthers are in B and C phase, so he has 6 Jagdpanthers in total. They are beasts, they really are. But so Sehandur doesn't have to worry about any early Jagdpanthers. And G0af also has the Pak 43 in there in the anti-tank tab. He doesn't really need that in this deck. There's only T-34s. So, you know, it's kind of overkill. He could have removed that card quite easily because his Jagdpanthers have just got a massive gun. He doesn't need the Pak 43s. So I think he's lost the opportunity to put in a different card there to help him out in another way. It has the HS-129s. They may well fly around and just destroy all of the tanks, but we'll have to see who can gain control of the skies. This one's going to come down to Sehandur making his move early and making his move strong, and how Goaf reacts to that. Can Goaf contain the early aggression of Sehandur? That's what I think it's going to come down to, because if Goaf makes it past 25 minutes with the infantry that he's got and the Jagdpanther, I think he will win this game. I think it's going to be down to Sehandur pulling this out early. And look at that, in the off-map realm, I think Goaf he's got a C-phase card of off-map, but I think he's wrong to have that in there against a Vanguard income. So 170 points though, so I guess affording it in B phase is going to be tricky. But if he gets to C phase, like, he'll be able to win the game anyway. He won't need the off map. So that's kind of what I'm thinking in my head there by looking at that card. Like, if he makes it to C phase, he's got 6 Jagdpanthers. He's got more infantry. He won't need the off map to dominate. I think that off-map card and the Pack 43 card would have been better, you know, a balanced versus balanced matchup. I don't think he's quite altered this deck here to take account of the Vanguard income, or, you know, maybe he hasn't. This might just be my opinion, you know. Drop down in the comments what you think. You may think I'm completely wrong here. You may think I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, we're just waiting for the players to start again. I think these two players like to set up the game, like to be very clear about where they're going to order their units at the start of the game. So I guess I just use this opportunity again just to remind you guys, if you are enjoying these casts, remember to hit that like button. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm, helps get this game out to more people watching, and hopefully they'll, you know, watch Steel Division 2 and see how awesome the game is and join in the fun. Pick it up on Steam if you don't have it. Join in and play these games. Oh, and Steel Division 2, you know, League Season 3 is coming up. As far as I'm aware, is probably going to happen in June. So get those training montages going, get the training gloves on, start training now and join the guys next season in Season 3. There are divisions for all levels of players, so no matter what your playing level, you can play in Steel Division League, and you can be cast by me. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe. Job done. I'm a YouTuber. It's my life. It's not my life. It's my half-life. Half-life? 3? When? Oh dear. The game is underway. On the left hand side in red is Sehandur playing the 1st Polish Infantry Division on Vanguard income, going very aggressive in all areas of the map. On the right hand side in blue we have Goaf playing the 352nd Infantry on balanced income, and actually he's got a fairly balanced setup across the map, so I think Sehandur is just going to hope to make a breakthrough somewhere and then follow it up with all of its units. I don't know where to concentrate because he's making a breakthrough everywhere. It looks like up this northern picture is where most of his units are going to go early on. He's got a lot of rushing Russians, but he does capture that northern flag and gets a lot of infantry in here early. This is going to give Goaf something massive to think about. Look at these Sappersy PPANCs with the basically the 4 PPSHs and the Panzerfaust getting early, but a lot of them go down to those Grenadiers. The ones in the forest here, the other Sappersy, they go down to the Flammenwerfers and the Grenadiers. Goaf seems to have handled this fairly well. IL-2M coming in immediately. We haven't looked down at the southern side, but it's going to follow up against that MG42. Another infantry goes down there in the transports. Sehandur has a lot of this cheaper, you know, low squad numbered infantry in here, so Goaf could possibly clear it up, but Sehandur does at least get himself a 1410, capturing that northern flag and also this one down here in the south. He has some descent Kazagawi pushing through the forest, but the Flammenwerfers, I think if they all engage at once, especially with the Ballerführer, should take care of those descents. And Goaf will capture that heavy forest. The Strelky CKMs They will hold that position for some time. I think the IG facing off against the 52p. I mean, Ghost's got 2 of them against 1, so he will win that engagement. I think Sehandur is going to try and reinforce this northern side. He's made quite a decent breakthrough here, and looking at the units, definitely it's the right call. If I didn't know what was here, if I was in Sehandur's shoes, I think I also would have tried to reinforce this position. I think it's definitely the right call from Sehandur. I think he can make a lot of ground up here in this northern area. You know, there's another 1, 2, 3 flags that he's very close to being able to take. So he's doing the right thing, focusing there rather than on the south. The Flammenwerfers and the Pioneer do combine to take out those descents. They could push through and take out the Strelky CKM here. I think Sehandur probably wants to put something in here. Yeah, he does have 2 more coming in, but it's a little bit too late. They're going to make it into that position in time. The Strelky CKMs are going to, like I say, maintain the position for a little while. The Pioneers are closing in. The IG-18 is there as well. I think Goaf may well take that position back. It's going to be all about the north, I feel, and it depends. I think Goaf is holding his place there. He doesn't realise Sehandur has nothing. Well, he has a Strelky, but Goaf could take this entire peninsula if he pushed for it, but he won't know that Sehandur doesn't have much there. The Marder 3 is moving forwards, trying to shut off the reinforcement road, but Sehandur has now got a T-34 in place as well as 252Ps. I bet Goaf wishes he had a Jagdpanther right about now, but I guess it'd be a massive investment of points. More Strelky CKM managed to make it through. Sehandur secures this flag, gets himself up to a 1410. I think he was at a 1410. He must have lost this. Yeah, he has lost this one down here. He comes at IL2M, trying to take down that Pioneer, but the Strelky will go down eventually, so he's just buying himself some time. There is a flakvilling in from Goaf, but he didn't open fire very early. I think that's because it's in the light forest, so it reduces the range. If you moved it out here into the open, I reckon it would have opened fire much earlier. Look at that, Sehandur did get the Descent Kazalgawi into position. If he unloads these, I reckon he can actually recover this. If these engage the Pioneers together in the first engagement, I think Sehandur will win this entire forest. It's quite a big battle here. I'm just going to try and concentrate on that and give you the view of the northern picture so we don't miss anything. They do engage together and actually go for, you know, what is happening there? What? Oh, he's moving away his Flammenwerfers at just the wrong time. I guess he's trying to take out that Strelky, but Sehandur takes advantage. He's going to resecure this entire heavy forest. They'll easily take out the battery Fuhrer, and Goaf losing a big advantage that he'd gained there. Pioneers down to 2 men, and actually Sehandur might pick up this position, give himself a 15-9. He'd be, well, he's already got the 15-9. He's picked up this flag up here. The T-34-76 was able to push through. Sehandur has the 15-9. There's 13 minutes left on the clock. A T-34 did go down in this central area to the Marder 3. But Goaf is struggling right now. 13 minutes left on the clock. It's going to see him through midway through B phase, but he's not going to make it to C phase at this rate. And with that balanced income, I think he's going to recover it unless he gets this back to a 1410. He has to get to this back to a 1410 relatively quickly. Otherwise, Sehandur is going to win this game. I'm pretty sure of it. He needs to hold on to this position at all costs. If he goes to a 16-8 down, I reckon Sehandur's got this game tied up. What a fantastic start from Sehandur up in the northern picture. And there is a lot of units here. Goaf has to get rid of a lot. This is not, you know, a tentatively held position. Wow, look at these Descent Kazalgawi. They are unloading. They will get into position. I think he's going to capture this flag. Goaf's moving the Pack 36, 37, but they've unloaded. They're going to take care of that really easily. Goaf realizes, tries to micro it away, but oh, Sehandur will get the top flag. There is a SPW 204F coming in there, but the T-34 will easily take that out once it comes into this crossroads area. What a fantastic move from Sehandur. Picks up the flag. I'm calling it. I'm calling it now. He has got this flag. The Pak 36-37 is going to go down. I think the only thing that could save G0af right now is an immediate airstrike. But Sehandur is going to pick that position up. I'm sure of it. The SPW does come into the position, actually. Oh, Sehandur hasn't capitalized in time. He's going to have to move those units back and hope that that SPW reveals itself to the T-34. Oh, he's moving the T-34 up. In comes an airstrike. Actually, G0af may have saved this position right now. Wow, fantastic job from G0af saving that position. I thought for sure Sehandur had this flag picked up. Oh, the airstrike does not take out those descents. Maybe Sehandur has got this after all. The SPW does open fire though. The descents move out the way of those flames towards the SPW, reveal themselves once more. Will this SPW clear up the position? Oh, I'm surprised Sehandur isn't moving these reinforcing units further up. The descents do go down, but that T-34 has got himself into a position to fire further south at those grenadiers, does take them out. And Sehandur will not gain the flag, but maybe he has got himself into a nice position. Reinforcing troops will eventually get there, those Sapari rocks. If they get there in time, if G0af doesn't put any more infantry in there, then Sehandur's got that position. In come the Sekirungs now. They are trying to get into place. The Pak 36-37, has he microed off the AP shells? He hasn't. Oh, he will get a chance at a side shot here though. The T-34 does not know it's in position. Misses with the side shot, or in fact it was a bounce. Oh, it's a big shame. G0af missing the opportunity to turn off those AP shells and use the heat shells. Does get the kill though, does get the kill. The one-man Pak 36 saves the day and saves this entire northern position. But Sehandur is still at a 15-9. 10 minutes left on the clock for G0af to pull this one back. And I think it's going to be pretty hard work, especially if this Pioneer goes down. Just 2 men. If somehow Sehandur can spot that unit, he can easily take control of that flag. Oh, this is on a knife edge right now. Can Sehandur hold on for the next 10 minutes to win this game? He is certainly looking like it's in the hot seat. Another Pak 36 about to go down to the fire of the Odzil Khanis. 3 DP-28 machine guns doing a lot of damage, accompanied by 3 T-34s. Oh, these Marder 3s are going to have to trade incredibly well. They are both attacking one of the T-34s. Surprised they're not getting a penetrating hit at that range. Oh, down goes one of the Marders. Oh, that would be a bit of a loss for G0af if this Marder went down as well. The T-34 did go down on the northern side. Oh yeah, we covered that. Oh my days. The descents have pushed through, so he did manage to get some more descents in here. Surprised. They should take care of these infantry units. They're out of Molotovs, so I think that's why they're struggling. I'm surprised their descents aren't doing a better job of taking care of the infantry units. Oh, in comes an IL-2, and that should definitely get the kill onto that Marder. Actually, oh, the T-34 got the kill before that cluster munitions plane came in. ME-109 about to get on the back of that unit. No. No. What happened there? I think Sehandur microed the I don't know what happened there. It was obviously my camera work was really bad that I didn't manage to pick up. What happened? T-34-76 Razvedka on the hill, managing to take down that SPW up in the northern side. 16-8 for Sehandur. The G0af, I think, is just about to retake that position. Does look to enter the woods. Ooh, loses a squad of Pioneers to those Descent Kazalgawi. And the other Pioneers, will they? I think they will be able to win this out because they get the satchel charge. Yeah, they, especially the Descents, they're out of Molotovs. The Pioneers will win that. Yeah. Flatvilling coming into the north. Sehandur has the 15-9 though. G0af has 7 minutes left to turn this game around. And Sehandur is about to attack G0af on the southern side into those 2 Pioneer units. I think he's going to pick up the flag. And they do have to unload on the bridge. Going to push them forwards on foot. In comes the IL-2M, trying to hit that SPW. No, remicroing onto the central SPW. Should get the kill though. Will not save those Sapri rocks. I think 2 men, you know, they'll eventually go down to one of the infantry units that G0af has in there. But Sehandur definitely has a huge control still over this northern side. In come the Stug 3Gs. We are into B phase, so G0af finally has access to his B phase tanks, and the SPWs definitely haven't been really doing much for him, so these Stugs will finally come into the battlefield and start to help G0af out. But Sehandur is 16-8 up. He does capture this southern position. 6 minutes left on the clock. Odziel Khan is moving through the town. The IL-2M trying to hit that IG-18 is all alone. It's all alone. It's all out in the open, and it's all about to go down. No! Wow, way off target. Must have been a ground attack order there. The Odziel Khanis do move through. Those Flammenwerfers, they can't take on 3. They can't take on 60 men. There was just 2 men there. 2 men versus 60. They're the kind of odds Sehandur will want. That's the Russians for you. 60 men up against 2. Oh, look at this southern push from Sehandur. Wow. Major move. 17-7. I cannot see G0af coming back now. 17-7. 5 minutes left on the clock. And G0af is going to have to pull some magic out if he's going to come back into this game. That SPW is not going to do the job here. The Strelkys have the PTRD rifle, so they can take out that SPW. And they've got, you know, 500 meter range as well. That SPW can't move forward. If that SPW moves forwards, it's going to get taken out. The infantry is a good call, but again, like Sehandur has way more infantry down here, so G0af's in real trouble. The Flatvilling is able to fire the IL-2M. I think, yeah, we'll force it back before this SPW can get taken out, but the I-52P does now stop firing on that Flatvilling, so that Flatvilling is going to go down in a moment as well. Actually, Sehandur may well capture this flag up here. We could be looking at an 18-6. More sappers. I mean, this flag could go down as well. How is G0af going to recover this? 4 minutes left on the clock. I mean, if we look at the number of units as well, he's really down to bare bones right now. Sehandur does capture that flag. The Flatvilling did go down 18-6. Halves the timer. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. I think this is a victory for Sehandur. Although G0af is pushing back in the north. May well be able to capture a flag, but he's going to have to push through immediately. It's now or never. Ooh. Does pick up the flag. Does pick up the flag. I mean, maybe a charge? Would this Grenadier try and pick up this flag? Maybe. Or 24! Wow, look at this southern side. It's collapsed. While we were looking at the north, the entire south has collapsed. Sehandur's picked up a 24. There's no way back. There is no way back for G0af right now. Sehandur is going to win this game in the next minute. He is going to equal up the score 1-1. So we are going to go through to a decider. Sehandur versus G0af. Wow, what an exciting start to the playoffs in Division 2. Fantastic game. Fantastic first 2 games, in fact, in this Steel Division 2 League Season 2 Division 2 playoffs. G0af is going to lose this one. Sehandur picks up the victory and picks it up fairly comfortably as well. So we're going to have to wait and find out what happens in the deciding game. Make sure you do not miss that one. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, hit that like button. Remember to hit that subscribe button as well. IO2M, you know, just... No. Yes. What? What? So I think Sehandur actually microed the plane away just as it dropped the cluster munition, so it only half dropped its ammunition load. I think that's what happened there. There we have it. Sehandur wins the game. 17 minutes 22 seconds. Congratulations, Sehandur. Commiserations go. Sehandur wins it. 1,880 kills to 1,510 losses. Not quite as big a difference between the two players as I expected watching that game. Let's have a look at the kills for Sehandur. The IL2M getting up some key kills here. The MG42, IG18, Pak 36-37 mil. They're all key supporting units. So nice kills from that IL2M. It was on the I think that was on the northern side mostly. The Odzul Carney took out a lot of units. Oh, the 45 mil did a nice job as well. Taking out a Stug 3G, a flak filling. These are all in transports. It's got to be because he doesn't have HE on that weapon, so must be all in transports. I mean, the Stug 3G obviously not, but yeah, I think just overwhelming firepower from those Russians, just overwhelming numbers. I mean, he demolished Goaf's forces, but in terms of like the kill difference, not quite as big as you think. So I think it was really the income advantage that pushed Sehandur to victory, along with obviously 300 points of trades over a 20-minute game. But you know, times that up to 60 minutes and you're talking a 1,000 point difference. It's not like it's average. Well, average it's normal. That was a normal kill difference. But when we actually saw the game and saw the end and saw the little number of units that Goaf had, he had barely anything left. So yeah, so have a look at the kills for Goaf. I don't think anything really stands out here. I think he really suffered early on with the SPWs. He didn't have his Stug 3Gs till B phase, and the Pak 36ers, I mean, they are getting kills. Let's have a look here for the Pak 36. So it does kill a SU-76 there. That's one. We get another here with 3 T-34 kills. Another one here with 2 T-34s. Another one here killing some transport vehicles. So the Pak 36ers did their job, but there was just an overwhelming number of T-34s and no real reply outside of those Pak 36ers. I think Goaf would have been better off having those Stugs in A phase, so at least they could have stood up in some way to the T-34s. The SPWs just did not cut it. There we have it. Congratulations, Sehandur. Commiserations, Goaf. Takes it to a decider. Make sure you do not miss that. Thanks very much for watching. I am Angry Bird. I will see you next time.